who was such an inspiration for this song and also shot so much of the music video with me and so much of what I do. Nico is behind the scenes making everything happen, both in our personal life and also in my music life. And so I wanted to do this episode of Behind the Song with the man himself, Nico, who has been stripped of his last name, Bossi. And one of the things that I have, maybe that some people know, but not everyone, is that I've said that this EP, Waterfall, which is the second single from my EP, is really, each song is really an installment in how I became Bossi. And in Rule the World, it's really partially about my journey through cancer and my return to music. Waterfall is very much about my falling in love with Nico and becoming Jennifer Lee Snowden-Bossi. So that is where Bossi was first born when we met and fell in love. And Waterfall is really about how beautiful and overwhelming that experience was in the best way. Having been on my own and living life on my own terms, which was wonderful as well. But I think when you came into my life, there were all of these things that I had no idea that I was missing. How I kind of, you just made me weak in the knees and you made me appreciate all of the little things in life. And that is kind of what this song is about. Being a waterfall, this sort of overwhelming explosion of emotion that you just can't hold back, and you're sort of going down the river of life, minding your own business, and suddenly somebody enters your life and you're just thrown off the cliff and spewing forth like a waterfall, and you just can't hold anything back. So that was sort of the concept for this song, and I just love the line, "It's because of you that I know what life is all about." Because I think that is so true. You really, I don't know, you opened up a new part of life that I would never have experienced without you, and made me appreciate all of the little things that life brings my way. The deliciousness of the cup of coffee you make me every single morning. All the little times you make fun of me or chase me through the house or tease me or tickle me or say something ridiculous. It's such a beautiful experience.
I love you. I wish I felt the same.
Screw you. Don't tell people that. It's too soon.
I do, actually.
Yeah.
I do. I feel the same and more.
What did you think when you first heard Waterfall?
When I first heard Waterfall, I thought, this is a terrible song. You should not produce it. Well, she didn't listen. She didn't listen. She did it anyways. No, I'm kidding. Well, it's one of my favorite songs of Bossi, the new Bossi. I don't know what to say.
That's fine. To give you a little bit more insight into the song and what it means to me as the one who wrote it. I guess I have so many favorite parts of the song, every song I'm always like, I love this line. Mainly because of, where it originated. But I think the second verse, what people maybe don't catch, it's a happy song, and you really hear that happiness in the first couple of verses in the chorus, this sort of entering of a new person in your life and how much changes, and then the second verse is, now I'm talking to God each day, just praying that all this magic we're making is here to stay, because now that I found you, I've never been so scared to know how these lungs would fare if you weren't there. And that is, anybody who's ever been through illness or through cancer knows that sometimes in life you feel like you're waiting for the shoe to drop after an experience like that. And it's really this feeling of sometimes love can be so overwhelming in the most beautiful way, but there's sometimes this undercurrent of fear that exists as well, because how difficult it would be if you lost it, and so that's really what that second verse is, is this fear of, my gosh, I never knew life could have all of this meaning, and what if it were, to disappear, and just knowing how fragile life is. So it's about almost this like bartering with God, the beauty of what we have, must last forever, we must live to be 1,000 years old together and die at the exact same moment, which sounds morbid, but it's, it really is beautiful to love that much. But it can also be scary, and my life forever changed when you entered it, and
so was mine.
Yeah. And
unlike Jennifer, I didn't have to face any life-threatening circumstances. Obviously, I experienced her journey as someone who loves her deeply, but I do not need any reminders of what she means to me. So I'm perfectly fine staying away of any sort of fears of death or illness. But I know every day I wake up how precious she is, how precious her love is to me, and from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep and close my eyes, I try to capture every possible moment I have with her. Not because I think it may be the last one, but because every moment makes my life so much richer.
My love. I feel the same way. I love to capture every single view, and Nico and I pretty much do everything together. We're together pretty much every waking moment of every day, and we work on so much of what you see together, from the songs. Nico is always giving his feedback to the music video, which he shot fully. With the whole "If I Were a Boy" music video was, sort of Nico's brainchild in a way, and he did all the shooting. I did the video editing, but
I enjoy being behind the camera much more than in front of it, as you can tell.
But I forced him into the frame for the Waterfall video, because it's about us, it's about you, it's about our life together. Valentine's Day is coming, and you're so much a part of everything I do. So I forced him in front of the camera for that video, and we really kind of wanted to show a day in the life. This is sort of a very domestic view, I guess, of us.
And I hate Valentine's Day, by the way.
The most romantic man in the world hates Valentine's Day.
Exactly, for that reason maybe. But actually the idea of the song Waterfall is that for us, our relationship is not just about romance. We have a lot of it. But it's about also having fun together, and I think that video really showcases the silly side in us, and the moments of surprise and excitement that we like to create for each other in our daily life. We like to keep each other on our toes, and we like to tease each other. Well, it's mostly me teasing Jennifer, but that I think is so important in every relationship, to be able to you provoke all sorts of feelings in someone else, except for the negative ones.
Yeah, Nico likes to tease me, and I like to do I'm constantly, I don't know if I like to, but I can't help it. You've turned me into like a total silly, crazy person, but I'm always doing these stupid dances and, provoking a reaction from him. And so, I mean, that video is really, very true to life for us. You are chasing me around the house and, which, and I'm constantly
she loves to
teasing
be
you.
chased.
Yeah,
so.
I love to be chased. So that's, that's really kind of a day in the life for us. And we've been married for 7 years, together for almost 10. And maybe that's why, not why, but one of the small reasons why it still feels so brand new, and every day is exciting. And, we've literally been together almost every waking moment for the last 7 years. I mean, we work together, we live together, play together, travel together. There's so much, and we do everything together, and it still feels brand new, So even, the song Waterfall for me was so, it felt so fresh, that falling in love feeling. I think I have it every day. It wasn't like it was something in the past. It's something that we find with each other every day in various ways, and keeping it fun and exciting, even when we're, stuck quarantined in the house together.
Yeah, it's Jen is a true lion. Should I call you Jen or Bossi?
Either one.
Either one.
I'm both. I'm one and the same.
It's awkward to call you Bossi.
I am Bossi now.
She's Bossi by name and inclination. But I was gonna say she is a true lion. But what's fun about Jen is that every once in a while she likes to turn into the gazelle, and then it's my turn to be the lion. So that's always fun.
Yeah, role play. I guess that's the key to a 7-year marriage is role play, darling. And on that note, thank you for streaming. Please keep streaming and watching and listening. And thank you so much for supporting me in my journey in this music world. And I am so glad that you got a little glimpse into this incredible human being that is such a huge part of my life, that inspires so much of what I do, and that makes it all worthwhile. And I love you.
I love you.
Welcome to the world, Nico.
Hello, world.
Bye.
Bye.